Bismarck, North Dakota at KFC. We're gonna enjoy a buffet because my 93-year-old grandfather is treating us for dinner.
Ready for KFC Buffet.
If you want good chicken, this is the place to come and get it. And they got the best mashed potatoes and gravy in town, too, besides.
I like this.
Like that food here? Yeah. But I've never eaten anything bad.
You've never eaten anything bad here?
I eat when I eat here. I come here quite often.
Looks good. That's excellent.
This is my first time to have some KFC buffet. Ooh, crisp, delicious.
Do you like living here in Bismarck?
Maybe. I don't know because I have been here about just 1 week.
Oh, you've only been in Bismarck for 1 week?
Yep.
Well, where were you before that?
I'm in Thailand.
Oh, so you just came from Thailand?
Yep, about 1 week.
Well, she's only been here about a week too.
Yeah. Actually, I was studying about English, but my English is not that good.
She's an English teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. You speak well? No, maybe I can talk with you and you can teach me more. Sure.
So now I took you to America and you got to see the sights. The little Statue of Liberty, one of our famous landmarks.
Cool.
This is Sakakawea. She guided Lewis and Clark. All on a metal. Imagine some guy making this. The state bird, the medlock. That's the state flag. That is an old car.
Now you know what cars looked like 117 years ago.
And they've never even thought about space travel or space exploration.
You'd look good in that outfit, Imabelle.
It would show anything.
It can go in with your Muslim background.
That old-time machine gun. Look at that old-time machine gun. You want to know what a sod hut like my grandmother? There's one.
Where?
Here's sod huts.
Oh.
Made out of dirt. Houses made out of dirt. Like I said, they didn't have any trees to make log cabins here. They did down in South Dakota, but not here in North Dakota. Both of my grandmothers, when they were little girls, lived in a sod hut. They have dance competitions for Indians and stuff. Those powwows.
Like a festival, huh?
Well, they have different events for a lot of different Indian tribes come in for the powwow.
Only Indians can join that?
Well, they celebrate their
Maybe
heritage.
not. We can tell them you're an Indian and you can
Oh, I can
see if
blend
you
in.
can-
What has been the most remarkable contribution of an Indian American?
Well, and it depends on whose side. Some might say this guy was pretty important. Sitting Bull, he wiped out Custer. Now, that might not have been such a good thing for the white folks, but the Indians considered that a pretty good thing when we were at war with them.
How about in the modern era?
Well, I don't know, you got Billy Mills from South Dakota, won an Olympic gold medal, something that I don't think America
So
had
they
ever
excel.
won before. In fact, I don't know, that might be the only time America's ever won the 10,000 meters in the Olympics.
I would be a farm girl using all this advanced equipment.
This is homesteading, and actually my mother's grandparents, they moved to North Dakota because they were homesteaders, and that's why we own that land.
Ooh, what's this?
Buffalo, a bison, that's what a bison is, or a
But
buffalo.
the
The American buffalo. That's like the mascot for the North Dakota state bison.
And this? Ooh, this too is nice. This must be expensive now, huh? Wolf.
See how nice the beaver feels, the beaver
Yeah,
coat.
I think this is best.
Yeah, because it's, you know, water resistant. Those were expensive.
Wow.
Boy, I wouldn't mind having a coat made out of this.
The fox is nice too. Hi, hello. You've seen better days, haven't you?
Wow. How do you sleep here? Well, I would fit here.
I'm sure in the wintertime it'd get quite cold in here, but at least this would keep the wind off of you. And of course, during the winter, you'd have to cuddle up to a good woman under a buffalo hide.
What about in the winter when you're living in this place and you got to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom during a blizzard?
If you're wondering what this tall building behind me is, this is the tallest building in all of North Dakota, the state capitol building. It's about 19 floors, and in my last apartment that I lived in, I was on the 19th floor, so it was like living on the top of that. Why don't you tell us about your art here?
This is Chief Joseph. He was a famous Indian chief. They actually brought him through Bismarck in 1877 after they captured him and his people.
How did you draw this and when?
Well, I was taking, this is only my third charcoal drawing that I ever did. I took some drawing classes up at the college, charcoal drawing. It was funny, I thought I was going to learn how to draw with a pencil, and here they gave me this big hunk of chalk and told me to draw pictures, and this is only the third picture I drew. And I'm kind of proud of this because my instructor said if you do a good job and somebody looks at a good charcoal drawing and they stand back 10 feet, it almost looks like a black and white photograph. Well, I had this picture after I finished it in my living room leaning up against the fireplace, and there was a guy in the house one time. I don't remember, it wasn't somebody I really knew. He stopped by and I saw him. He kept looking at the picture and looking at the picture and looking at, finally he says to me, "Is that a photograph?" And that made me feel pretty good because he was like 20 feet away looking at this thing and he couldn't tell if it was a drawing or a photograph. So I thought, I guess I did a pretty good job. This is Travis here, if I remember right.
What a cute baby.
Poor little guy there, and here's some more. Travis's baptism. Justin and Travis. Look at that look on his face. His baby brother there. He don't look happy. And here's me and Travis in bed. Look at that face. These are my bodybuilding pictures. I don't think you guys want to look at these. We can look at these. Yeah. These are my physique albums.
How old were you then?
Oh, well, with the ones with the girl, I was 45. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You don't get to see bodybuilders anymore, hardly ever. They're not photographed outside like this. They're under the regular posing lights in a gym or something. You don't see them under natural lighting like this. You know, out on my back. The upper lats up there, you can see. My back looked pretty decent there. I'd like to be taller. I'd like to have wider shoulders, bone-wise. Then I could put more muscle on if I had a bigger skeleton. You know what I'm saying? And was shaped right, like Stevie, because I'm not real wide structurally across the shoulders. So I look better in side poses, because at least I can maybe show some thickness more than I can width. That's a structural thing. Here's one that isn't too bad. I think I was 48. Now for good physique photos, you're supposed to have the horizon hit you somewhere between the hips and the knees. You know, and this looks kind of good because this is between the hips and the knees where the horizon is. August 1991, 195 pounds, that's these. Down from 229 pounds. That's these photos here. This is the heaviest I was in any of these photographs. 1991, how old would that make me? 43? Yeah, I think, yeah, age 43, I got it written here. This is at age 43, I weighed 195 pounds, and I came down from 229 pounds. So I lost, what is that? That's 34 pounds I lost before I took these photos, because I was bulked up in the winter.
How did you get so lean?
Well, I went on a low-carb diet, number one. I just wish I had some of that missing muscle. Can you tell that some of that's gone? I had some good years from, say, well, age 43 through about age 47. You know, where probably my peak years, which is when a lot of those photos were taken.
Be sure to check out all our continuing adventures right here on this channel, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss all the new videos.